Before the word Iran meant a nation, it meant a horizon. On a plateau where deserts burn and mountains guard their secrets, people learn to survive, trade, and remember. This land sits between worlds, between the rivers of Mesopotamia and the roads to Central and South Asia. Whoever held it could touch every direction. Long before famous kings, older cultures, cities, shrines, and early states rose and fell in silence. The story begins in deep time, where names are lost, but footprints remain. Empire is not a law of nature. It's a decision made by people who discover how to organize distance, loyalty, and fear. So here's the question that will pull us through this entire series. How does a land become an idea, and an idea become an empire? In the Southwest, a region later known as Persis became the seedbed of something enormous, an imperial experiment that would redefine the ancient world. By the 6th century BCE, the Achaemenid Empire rose, an ancient Iranian empire that expanded across continents and became the largest empire of its time. The Achaemenids mastered a brutal challenge: distance. They built administration, roads, and systems that allowed power to travel faster than rebellion. And they built a symbol, Persepolis. Founded by Darius I in 518 BCE, it became a ceremonial capital, a palace complex raised on a vast terraced monumental ruins that still speak in stone. The carvings show nations arriving, tribute bearers, envoys, and empire presenting itself as order, not pure chaos. Not only conquest, empires survive when they become machines, administration, logistics, law so that the center can breathe while the edges strain. Underneath the empire was a spiritual world shaped by ancient Iranian religion. Zoroastrianism, traditionally linked to Zarathustra, taught a cosmic struggle of truth against destruction, an ethical universe where choices mattered. Even the idea of paradise carries Persian echoes. Persian gardens, divided, ordered, shaped by water, symbolized a vision of Eden, evolving from principles traced back to the era of Cyrus. In arid land, water was not decoration, it was survival, engineering, and power. But every empire carries a debt. Expansion creates enemies. Wealth attracts fire. And eventually, someone always comes to test the walls. In 330 BCE, Persepolis was taken, and its wooden parts were destroyed by fire. What was meant to last forever became a warning. Even stone can lose its voice. When an empire falls, the land does not disappear. The people do not vanish. The question becomes, what survives? The answer is identity carried in language, memory, and rituals. Iran is not one era. It is continuity under change. After the Achaemenids, Iran remained the corridor of the world. Conquerors came, but the geography stayed. And geography shapes destiny. In the next era, new dynasties would rise: Parthians, then Sasanians facing Rome in the west, and nomadic storms in the east. You cannot understand modern Iran without the deep past, because the deep past still shapes pride, memory, and fear. One empire burned, but something else was born, a civilization that would rebuild itself again and again. Next episode, Iran becomes the battlefield of superpowers, where Parthian horse archers and Sasanian kings stand between Rome and the endless steppe. Because Iran's story is not only about rulers, it is about survival through fire, stone, water, and ink. If you felt the weight of those ruins, stay with me. The next chapter is where the world collides.